I'm living life on the edge because I did not rig my camera to anything. It's kind of just sitting on my dash, which is very dangerous, but that just means I have to drive very carefully. Oh God, the camera. You know, it kind of has like a grip or something. You're wobbling. Oh no. Hey guys, it's One in a Million. Oh my gosh, it has been a while since the last time I did a vlog. It's actually been almost 3 years. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna make a comeback. It's 2023. It's the year of changes. A lot has changed in the past 3 years. One of the things that's new is I now work from home. For those of you that don't really know much about my job, I work on social media, which is like the same thing I'm doing here. I actually run my own company right now, which is really fun because I have my own clients, I work from home, and then I only ever go out when I need to film. So it's a lot of fun. I like it because I have to just stay at home every day. I want to always like feel confident in myself. So I got some like really nice like stay at home lounge wear. My mission today is to go pick up some new hair accessories for, you know, those days where you're just like too busy to wash your hair and you just have to like do something with it to make it look cute, especially because I'm going to be vlogging again. So why don't we kind of catch up a little bit as I go out of the house for once. Hope you guys enjoy. So we are here and we are about to embark on our journey to find some different options for new hairstyles. So I have in mind like some like tiny hair ties for like smaller sections of the hair. I'm gonna try to see if I can find like a smaller hair donut just so I can do some moon buns, because as you can see, I like doing that, but I don't have a lot of hair to work with, especially since Anthony cut off 6 inches after I asked him to only cut off 1 inch, but that's a story for another day. It's fine. I like my new hair. It's short, it's cute, it makes me look older, which is good. I don't know why I look younger with long hair, but yeah, I kind of like look my age now. But then I do things like this where I wear a cute teddy bear fluffy jacket with some moon buns and you know, I like just being youthful, okay? But anyway, let's continue on our adventure and let's see what we can find. I'm here in the hairstyling section looking through, and there's actually not as many cute options as I was hoping for. So I just got some hair elastics and a simple comb that hopefully will help me make cooler hairstyles for you guys. Nothing crazy, but will definitely make a difference. And that is that. Got everything I needed and a little bit more. All right guys, we are back from shopping and errands, and in addition to getting what I got for my new hairstyles for vlogs coming up, I also got some food for myself. So today we're going to be making salmon. I don't really do anything crazy with my recipes. I'm just gonna heat up my skillet now while I talk. I try to keep it as simple as possible because I'm always busy, too busy to cook anything complicated, but then when I have free time, I would rather spend it doing something else like making vlogs for you guys. But yeah, I always make sure like all of my meals are home cooked except when Anthony and I go out for the weekend. I cannot afford buying food all the time. At the height of the pandemic, honestly, I did that, and as you guys saw from my last vlog that I ended up filming 3 years ago, I had gained a little weight and now I'm kind of, you know, back to normal. Sexier One in a Million is back. Okay, anyway, so this should be getting pretty hot right about now, so I can throw in some of the cooking oil. I always use corn oil. I know some people fight me on this, namely an ex-roommate that will remain unnamed, but I've always been told that corn oil is healthier for you than canola oil. So after throwing in the cooking oil, we're gonna go over here to chop some garlic that I already had left over and I don't want it to go bad. We're gonna start stir frying the salmon and then add some of the amazing total seasoning that I mentioned to you guys before. While we continue cooking the salmon, I wanted to continue talking to you guys a little bit about my side business. Not so much promote it, but like pass on some advice that I've learned in my years of experience. So I mentioned earlier that I work from home now and I have my own like social media marketing business with my own clients and such. And I just kind of want to give this piece of advice for everyone that like, oh, like you work from home, I want to work from home. You have your own company, I want to have my own company. If like this kind of applies to you and you can kind of relate to this being like an achievement you wish you could have, this wasn't a decision that I made like from one day to the other. Like I got really lucky that I had an opportunity where I could work from home and I like partnered with an agency to get clients and now I'm like, you know, expanding. But I will say, if this is within your interest, you can't just like pick like a field, work from home and like call it a day. I mean, you can. It'll be pretty hard for you if you're in a similar financial situation to mine where you're like completely independent from your parents, have no help, and you need to, you know, kind of basically succumb to some sort of 9-to-5 where you have a steady full-time income. I feel like that's where most people in my situation fall. But I will recommend to, for sure, like whatever of your field of interest, get a few years of experience under your belt. So you're familiar with whatever field you're interested in. And then once you're ready and you feel like you know more than your boss, then I recommend like at that point, if you're able to like comfortably decide like, oh, I can do this on my own and I can still pay the bills, then it might be a good chance for you, kind of like how it was for me. And you know, I'm watching out for you guys, same as I watch out for myself, because I'm proud to say I am very savvy financially. Unfortunately, not without the fact that I had to learn the hard way. These look so good. In my adulthood, a lot of it was learning on the job, learning with mentors, some family help, but financially, I was kind of on my own to make my own decisions and kind of learn it all, right? Personally, I don't recommend being the smartest person in the room because all you get out of it is boasting that you're the smartest person in the room and have a sense of superiority, whereas everyone around you is learning and growing from you, but you're not growing yourself, you're stagnant. So in that sense, I highly recommend surrounding yourself with people that are experts in something that maybe you just don't know a lot about, or something that you'd like to learn about to become more savvy in that. Approach it with, you know, an open mind and an open ear, like be attentive and, you know, learn from that, because that's kind of what I've done throughout the years. I always surrounded myself with really smart people that I could learn from. So yeah, food for thought if you're interested. All right, the salmon is done. Cue the sexy shots. All right, let's try this out, shall we? So in addition to the salmon, I actually made some white squash. And you know, I usually like to make squash this way. Let's see how it turned out. Oh yeah, this turned out great. I haven't had salmon in forever. Is what I would say if I didn't make this all the time. Gotcha, bitch. But no, seriously, it's delicious, but it's expected. It's no surprise here. But you know, just testing out my acting chops. Because you guys don't really know that I have a background in acting, do you? That's a story for another day. If you want me to do a video about it, just let me know in the comments. So another update I can give you guys is, as you can see, we are in a new location where we haven't been filming before. And you know guys, it's been 3 years. Surprise! Earlier last year, Anthony and I finally got our new place, and we are so lucky, happy, and blessed to finally have our new house. The escrow process was so long, like ridiculous. It literally took us like 3 months for all the paperwork to go through, but it went through and we're so lucky and we're so happy and everything's great, life's great. As you know, this is my first time sharing it, and usually when you get a place like this, it's like a really big deal and everyone wants to share it on social media. And believe me, I really wanted to, because it's a huge accomplishment. It's one of like the biggest life events you will ever have. But unfortunately, if you're familiar with what it's like to have toxic family members, you might understand a little bit of where I'm coming from as to why I decided to keep it private up to this moment. But now I am ready to let loose and share for my sake, for my happiness. I am done considering other people's feelings that do not serve me. So I'm gonna leave it at that, but it's a whole story on its own. If you want to hear a little bit more about it, or a little bit about my advice that I can give to you if you're struggling with the same thing, feel free to let me know. I'm more than happy to talk about it, and I might talk about it in the future because I want to be able to share life lessons with you guys. And I will say, I did have a lot of people help me through my journey to get to where I'm at today, but they were always people that came across like my path and were not expected for me. Like most of the people that helped me in my life were either friends, co-workers, bosses, professors, not the people you would expect to actually help you in your life. So if you're in a similar situation where there's not a lot of adults in your life that you can depend on and you're kind of on your own looking to, you know, figure it out, and you feel like you get something out of the sprinkles of knowledge and experiences that I impart upon you guys, then like that would make me so happy. And I hope you guys can have an easier time because of that, because everyone already has such a hard time. Like this world can be so difficult a lot of the time, and I feel like if we can like help each other have an easier time, that's what life is about, I feel like. As we transition to a lighter topic, it's time to come with me to Anime Impulse LA 2023 at the Pomona Fairplex. This event is a mix of 4 different events into one big convention. There was a hall hosted by Asian American Expo dedicated to traditional Asian flavor to attract the older crowd, K-Play Fest to attract K-pop lovers, and Sneaker Expo. That last one seemed kind of random and out of place, I know, but the overarching event that is most present throughout the entire venue, taking up multiple halls and outdoor areas, was Anime Impulse. The convention featured vendor halls throughout for all kinds of merch depending on your favorite niche, be it anime, video games, K-pop, or just anything kawaii really. I ended up being the last person to buy Kirby license plates for my car, so there's that. Some of the cute merch that caught my attention were these stickers, adorable boba candles that actually smelled really good but were kind of expensive, and a derpy Bulbasaur pop socket I bought for Anthony because it was too cute to pass up. The event also featured an artist alley with many of your favorite voice actors, like I saw my favorite voice actress for my favorite Genshin character Beidou. Oh my god, so that was exciting. A cute maid cafe, an area to write your paper prayers for the Lunar New Year, and a variety of different food booths. There, Anthony and I tried a boba collaboration between Xin Fu Tang and the official Peanuts characters. I ended up getting the boba milk tea that was non-dairy, thankfully, and Anthony got the brown sugar boba milk that unfortunately for him was all milk and unexpectedly no tea. We also tried some Shake Ramen that we had seen previously but never tried at the 626 night market that I did a reel for on Instagram if you wanted to take a look at. But let me have past 1 in a million take it from here. We're gonna try the Shake Ramen, and the guy said to make sure to shake it before eating it. So I got the regular size because they have regular and they have mini with pork belly, all the free toppings, which included bean sprouts, spinach, cabbage, corn, and green onion. They also have egg and extra noodle for an added $2, but I didn't get that. I asked for no spicy because I don't like spicy food. I asked the girl that was working there what she recommended in terms of the garlic level. I was like, we like garlic. There's like level 0, 1, 2, or 3. And she was like, oh, you should do max. I was like, okay. And then Anthony's like, you need to mix it really well because the garlic is very, very garlicky. Our breath is gonna stink. Luckily, it's not falling out even though it has this thing in there. If you don't like open it, you could do this and it doesn't really come out, which is good. Shake it like Kim K's salad.
We know how much you guys love it. Eating a salad with us and just shaking a salad.
I think it's pretty mixed, but the noodles are still pretty much at the bottom. I don't know if there's much I can do about that. Let's try. Got some of the pork belly. It looks really good. I don't think the garlic is too much. It's really good. Really? I think it's pretty cold. I mean, but it makes sense. It can't be super hot in a plastic cup like this. Otherwise, it's gonna melt. But it's not super liquidy. It's like a little bit of liquid for flavor, but it's pretty dry. My nose is running. But yeah, it's pretty good. I would recommend it. Obviously, it's like fair price, so it's like double what you would normally get. And it's not as much, but oh, I got the garlic. Oh, it's so strong. But it's not bad though. It like hits you and then it stops. So you're like, and then, oh, okay, it's fine. But this is pretty good. I like it. It's tasty, it's well-rounded, it's healthy, and it's like pretty big quantity compared to the rest of the food they have here. Overall, Anime Impulse LA 2023 was a lot of fun and I highly recommend for anyone that is into it. Thanks so much for watching this vlog and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.